All right, I just went live on the tube, and then you know. Uh, all right, man, enjoy yourself at the movies, man. Okay. All right, love you, boy. All right. Sticks and stones. Let me see what this is. A bit out. Oh, they got some pros up in here. They take your head, son. Take your head. They take your head. Sticks and stones. What is it actually? Is it really sticks? Let's go, people.
Sticks and stones.
Dang. Okay, you're dead.
That's a kill.
Damn. I just shot you. Oh my goodness. Okay. You keep away from me with that bullshit. What the fuck? That was confusing. Are you serious? Yo. Oh, so it takes to kill. I suck at this. For a minute. Come on. Man, get the fuck out of here.
The mission clock is expiring.
Damn. I like this. Because I need to work on that.
Humiliation.
I'm back to 0. Come on. Yeah, I like this. Sticks and stones. Okay. Complete 7 of these. Yes, Lord. Yo, yippee, yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Post team definitely. Let's go. Ooh, shit, ready.
Team deathmatch.
Because that's what it is.
MTC is live. Bring the hammer down.
Whoa, that don't look cool. Before you fall down in there, my friend. Repel, repel. Damn. Like when you asked, I got shot in the back. Right back there. Whoa. Damn. Okay.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Damn. I gotta kill you back. Yo, this is bull.
We're losing this fight.
They gonna make me break out my duo.
We're taking control. Hostile spy plane established overhead. We've fallen behind.
Duo time.
Proximity mine on.
Are you serious? My shotgun brings pain. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
You know what?
Multiple hostile detected. Cruise missile inbound.
Okay, that's what it is. Damn. I just can't. I don't know this board yet.
Grenade. Neutralized if return.
They shooting from there.
Enemy long range.
This motherfucker went around.
Proximity mine deployed.
Come on, man. It's bullshit. No way. No fucking way, man. No fucking way.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
He said he gonna use a fucking I know you this way.
We've pulled ahead.
That's what I was waiting on.
In the long run. Sit down. Hostile sentry
What the
turret.
fuck? This same motherfucker, man.
Almost there. Hold fast, people.
Keep fucking die.
We're losing this fight.
Wow, you're losing already. This is
Taking control. Hostile counter spy plane established above. You made that look easy. Bravo Zulu.
word.
With the
I ain't think.
bringing sentry turret online.
Do the bomb in this. One down. 6 more to go.
Team deathmatch. Зародину.
Man, what the fuck? Oh, this gun. Get the fuck out of here. This why. I let a mother follow me all that long time instead of turning around and hitting. We got guys just standing there. That's why they.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Come here and shoot him the first time. Before he killed me. Man, we got two people there. Motherfucker. Mother. No, sir. I heard the footsteps. Damn, my own motherfucking teammate. That's a goddamn shame. I tried to kill him.
Planting proximity.
Damn.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
See if I can go around this way. Motherfuckers is good with the handgun, man.
Proximity mine deployed. Hostile sentry turret active. Enemy Enemy spy plane inbound. Drop them.
Damn. See you going over to my century, bitch. I fell in the hole. Couldn't come get you. I couldn't come get you.
Отлично. Спецназ, you're pulling ahead. Face off. Hostile sentry turret active.
How's he killing me with this gun? You doing your event? I can chill. What time does it start? 12. Oh, even with the Tommy. And not the gun. It wasn't the Tommy gun. But the Tommy Hawk. Come on, man. It's 7 games. It's 2. 5. I'm going in this eye. This eye. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, for real, bro? Are you blowing into the mic? Got a blower. Man, that ain't my kill. Ain't got a bill. Oh, he hit me with the Willy Wonka. I'm fighting over you, Sam. Hi. 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 Oh. Somebody doesn't like me. They don't like me. Said they don't like me.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, last night was amazing, and we just have the most incredible lineup again today. I hope you guys are excited. Oh my gosh, I've had goosebumps. I've been taking notes. I've been crying, laughing. It's been absolutely amazing. And so today we have some more key diamond leaders for you. You excited?
Yes.
And then on top of that, get this, we have John C. Maxwell in the house. And also, we are going to have the ever popular diamond panel with all the new diamonds today. So it's going to be incredible. Excited for that.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready to have another impactful worldwide event coming right at you today. We're going to go until about 3:30, then it'll be a dinner break. It is going to be an awesome afternoon.
All right,
So we'll see you guys.
3:30.
Enjoy.
And then we come back. Hey, Brad and Julie Duncan. No, that's Goy. Green Trader Baker.
Well, I'll tell you, when I got a call from Trevor saying, hey, Mom and Dad, would you guys like to introduce John Maxwell to Spring Leadership? We kind of laughed about it because here, think about this. Would you like to introduce the #1 leadership motivational speaker and author in the entire world? Would you be willing to introduce that person? Who would say no?
That dress was
I mean,
great.
that is special to us. But what I love most is that John Maxwell has a special spot in his heart for worldwide dream builders, for Ron and George's career, for our organization, and for each and every one of you. I know he just wants to add value to us.
Yeah, thank you, Worldwide, for this incredible privilege. John Maxwell, we certainly love him and appreciate his loyalty to this organization. The relationship we have has never been stronger. And what an incredible leader, just an incredible author, and an opportunity to introduce him to Worldwide and give him a chance to share his great knowledge. So let's bring to the stage Dr. John C. Maxwell.
Yes. He's an awesome author.
Thanks so much.
I'm a stone, a stone, a stone.
Thank you very, very much. Wow. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Joya. Beautiful, beautiful people. When I lived out here in San Diego, I got to know them very well and played some golf with Glenn. And if you've ever played golf with Glenn, he takes his backswing there about here and he stops. I mean, he just stops. And then he hits it. And he's a very good golfer. He hits the ball very well. But I thought he had a decision-making problem. I just said, I'll help you if you want me to. I do decision-making. I can, I thought when he got to the top, he was wanting me to say down. You know what I mean? And just kind of help him out. But he didn't want to help at all. And he was good. And I'm glad to be with you. And I'm delighted to be with all of you that are watching online. Okay. What do you do when you have 1 hour with people that you greatly love and you want to add value to them? And I'll have to say that I spent a lot of time saying, okay, how can I serve you best? And I want to do a lesson that's just fresh, it's brand new, and it's just kind of got your
Man, how is it?
okay. And
They just
the name of the title of this
camping
lesson is
it.
Unforgettable. I want to talk to you about how to be an unforgettable person.
Wow, wow.
And
You're
I
dumb.
want to just
I
say
get
that
you.
my father passed away on July 4th last year. And he was 98 years of age. He was just the greatest man I know. And I miss him greatly. In fact, people, when he passed away, people said, I'm sorry, you lost your dad. And I said, I didn't lose him. I know right where he is.
Right?
So I didn't lose him. But in fact, after that, I did several stations, podcasts on my father and lessons he taught me. And I think it attracted like 2.2 million people. And in fact, because of COVID, his service was virtual. I think 110,000 people watched it. And he was just an unforgettable person. And he marked my life. And ever since then, I've wanted to write a book on Unforgettable and Okay. And when you think about Unforgettable, you just think, well, first of all, you think of Nat King Cole, don't you?
Yeah.
Singing Unforgettable. I wish I could sing. I guess I thought how wonderful it would be to start by singing Unforgettable. And then stupid an idea that is. You would hear me, and after about 3 bars, you'd say, that's very forgettable. That's just very, very forgettable. So I'm not going to sing the song, but you know what? Unforgettable means things such as, extraordinary, enduring, exceptional, meaningful, lasting, eventful, remarkable, noteworthy. I mean, how many of you would like people to, when they talk about you, they just say in an incredible positive way that you're unforgettable? How many of you think that would be do you like that? Would you like to be unforgettable? Raise your hand. You were right here in your swing, and so I thought let me just tell you the opposite of unforgettable: normal, ordinary, usual. How many want to be that? Huh? That's an IQ test. This just is an IQ test. We want to, in a positive way, make an incredible mark on people's life. And I want to talk to you just very briefly about a couple unforgettable people in my life, not family, again, or not even what I would call close friends, but when I was in my second pastorate, and I was very young, in my middle 20s, and we were really growing the church very, very fast, and I was committed my first year and a half just trained to keep leaders in front of me. And in my office, I was bringing in people who had leadership potential, and I was working with them on leadership and find out where I could place them in leadership because everything rises and falls on it. And I remember one day there was a person on my list that I hadn't given. So I went to Eileen, at that time we called him secretaries. I said, Eileen, who's Brent Johnson? And she said, well, he wanted an appointment with you. And I said, well, I don't think I know him. And she said, well, you don't. And I said, is he a leader that kind of slipped through the cracks? And she said, no, he's not a leader. And I never will forget, I looked at her and I said, then why am I spending time today with him?
Oh,
Because I'm just focusing on really developing leaders right now. And she said, well, I'm sorry. She said, I probably did the wrong thing, but I thought you should see him. And so I said, well, he's on the list, I'll see him. Now, this is very sad commentary about me and who, my weaknesses and a lot of my shortcomings. I mean, I could hardly wait to get him in the office, find out what he wanted, and get him out of the office so that I could get on with developing my leaders. And so he came in, and I met him, and he sat down. And so I said, well, okay, what can I do for you? And he looked at me and said, I don't know if you can do anything for me. And I'm thinking, well, hello, I got a non-leader in the room. This is for sure. Here we go. And he said, I think maybe I could do something for you. And I'm thinking to myself, you see what a sinner I am. I mean, I have to disappoint everybody in life because I'm thinking I can't do anything for him, and he can do something for me.
Okay, babe. So when you got this text, this email, what did you do to verify your email?
He said, I love that you're training leaders. And he said, I know I'm not one. And so I've been asking myself for a couple of months, what
Did
can I
you
do
do that?
to help you?
yeah, but you ain't gotta go inside.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. What do you do? You send it over to the
He
guy?
said,
Okay,
he said,
there you go.
he got a big smile on his face. He said, I think I've got something I can do.
Oh, you said I didn't have to
I'm
go
sorry.
to it.
What is it? He said,
Please
well,
verification.
you have to do chores, don't you?
What
It's
you
not
said
to me.
it
They
to?
gotta go to,
All right,
get
just
car
put it
wash,
up.
dry clean,
Put it in
things. So I said,
verification
yeah,
folder.
I do those things. I have to. He said, well, I'd like to do them for you. Because I'd like to save you time. He said, I thought if I could maybe save you 2 or 3 hours a week, you could work with leaders more and you could help make a difference. And he said, I have Thursday afternoons off, and if you would just give you the list of things you want to
Okay.
You
secretary,
sent
I'll
it?
never even bother you. I probably won't ever have to see
Yeah,
you
but
again.
now it's
If
saying
you just,
but
could
it's
I just serve you?
application.
Would you just make a list of things that you would have to do that would take your time, but they're not going to give any kind of return? They're
She
just
gonna do all that.
errands and stuff.
So what do
Would
I
you
do
just-
now?
Would you just give me this
What
list
was that?
and
When
I'll
she
do
send
them
you
for you?
something, Only thing you're doing
and he
is
said, if I
sending
do
it
that, he said,
back
I
to
know
her.
I'll be helping you and helping the
You
church. And
copying
I'll be using my
and
gifts. He said,
and
I've
sending
got some
her
serving
everything
gifts.
back through the email.
Forwarding
But
it
this
to her.
time,
Right, forwarding to her.
So am I
I'm
supposed to
just
send it to her?
weeping.
She
Does she
I'm
want?
just so
she's probably in your stuff now doing it. And she might need you to forward something to her each time.
just because
You know what I'm saying?
somehow
So
I
the next email you
feel
get,
that I didn't value
just
that person
forward.
like I could.
Okay.
if Monty gonna end up calling you to help you get through it. But I'm here, but
No, you didn't say anything wrong. I'm wrong. I got a problem. It's not your problem. And I said it would be the most wonderful thing if you would do that for me. That would be the most kind and helpful thing. And I said, yes, I would be honored if you would do that for me. And he's beside himself because I think he honestly thought that probably he could find no place that he never would kind of make a difference. And so I remember he finished our time by saying, could I pray for you? Oh my gosh. I mean, kill me twice. Just kill me again. I think he's twitching. Shoot him one more time. Did I see a little breath there? And he prayed for me. And he thanked God for me. And he walked out of the house. And for 7 years, every Thursday at noon, Brent Johnson did errands for me. Unforgettable. I think because of time, I'll just use that one. I have a list of many people that were unforgettable, but I like using that story because when I talk about unforgettable, the first thing people think is John's going to talk about things that are pretty big and probably going to talk about charisma and the ability to just captivate people. And I'm not talking about anything. What I'm talking about today has really very little to do with charisma. It has everything to do with intentionality. Do not miss what I'm about to share. Because what I'm about to share, every one of you online, listen to me. Everything I'm going to give you now, you can do. And if you do them, it'll make you unforgettable. But there's one thing you have to keep in mind throughout the entire teaching. And what you have to keep in mind throughout the entire teaching is you have to be intentional in what I'm going to share with you. So the question is, what makes an unforgettable person unforgettable? They're intentional. And they're intentional in the following ways. Number one, if you want to be unforgettable, you have to excel in what you do. You have to find out what your strengths are. And I talk a lot about that. You have to be like Brent Johnson, who
when you get that email, just let me look at it, all right? Before you touch it.
a person's life. Way back in 2007, Charlie Rose was interviewing Steve Martin, this incredible gifted comedian that has brought joy to all of our lives. And he asked Steve Martin, he said, what advice do you give to aspiring performers? And Steve Martin, the advice I give is not what they want to hear. He said, they want me to talk to them about hiring a good agent. They want me to talk to them about being able to market themselves extremely well. And he said, so when they asked me advice about how to be maybe a high-level performer, he said, what I share with them, he said, often they're disappointed. And so then Charlie Rose leaned in. He said, well, you've got to tell me then, what do you tell them? And Steve Martin said, well, I tell people that they need to be so good in what they do that people can't ignore them. That they have to excel in their work, that they have to be able to set themselves apart. I have one of the things I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years, I'm absolutely loving it, is I do round tables, not a lot, maybe 3, 4 a year, with young leaders. And I'll bring them to Florida, and they'll come and have dinner with me at my home. And then the next day, we sit around the table, and I mentor them. I'm talking, they're in their 20s, maybe early 30s. Young leaders that are doing really well. They just probably, would like to have maybe a little time with me. And so I enjoyed it very good. And one of the top questions the young leaders are ask me all the time is, how do they brand themselves? How do I brand myself so that I can really get out there in front of the people? And I always feel like Steve Martin when they ask me how they brand themselves. I always say to myself, what I'm about to tell you is going to disappoint you. And I look at him and I say, yeah. If you get, here's what I want you to know. If you get good, if you really get good, any brand will work. And if you're not good, there isn't a brand in the world that'll help you. It's kind of like introductions. I love Glenn Joya. I said they're just good friends, and we were talking backstage, and I said, Glenn, my name's John, I'm your friend. That's it. You know what I learned a long time ago? If you're good, you don't need an introduction. And honestly, if you're bad, a good one won't help you. It just doesn't. It's like titles. If you're good, you don't need one. If you're bad, I don't care how many titles you have. It doesn't help you. You see, what helps you is not branding and titles and introductions. What helps you is that you're good. And where I'm going here on Being Unforgettable with you today is to share with you that you've got to ask yourself the question, how do I get out of the people pile? Because there's always a pile. There's always a pile in any organization, and there's a lot of people. And that's true with Worldwide Dream Builders. There's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of incredible, wonderful, beautiful people. And I love that. But you got to be asking yourself a question. How do I get out of the people pile? How do I distinguish myself? How do I make myself an exception? How do I catch somebody's eye? How do I build this business? Now let me just say this. If you're gifted, and every one of you have a gift, of course, I'm with the diamonds here, highly gifted. But let me talk, I'm just talking to you now. I'm talking to the diamonds. I'm talking to you. You're gifted too. You were created, not only after God's own image, but you were created with a gift. A gift to help you succeed in life, and a gift that you can use to help other people.
Hello.
And you have to find that gift.
No.
For Britt Johnson, it was a serving gift. And he said the best way that I can do well in life is to find people like Maxwell. And
Just send that over to her.
even though they're quite stupid and arrogant, I'm going to serve them.
Okay.
I'm going to help
Because
them.
I had got a
And
verification
he
code.
took that gift and see, if you are
They sent me a
find your gift, and here's what
verification
happens.
code.
If you find your gift and really work that gift, it'll put you in the top 10%. It just does.
No, you just
in
called
fact,
me.
God's word says something very interesting. It said Proverbs 18:16, people's gifts make room for them.
Send it to her.
So what happens is the gift that you have already kind of goes before you and gives you some
Okay.
space and makes room for
All
you.
right.
Ralph Waldo Emerson said, each man's talent is his call. And there's one direction where all space is open to him, and that direction is in your talent, and it's in your giftedness. That your giftedness will get you in the top 10%. But once you get to the top 10%, you're not unforgettable. People know you, but you've got to get into the top 2%. So how do you get from the gift zone, that 10% to that 2%? And the way you do that is that once you find out what you're good at, you intentionally, consistently, every day practice that gift until you perfect it. There's no secret to greatness. There's no secret to high excellence. It's a person that has found what they do well, and they're not content just to do it well. That they're content to do it better and to continually increase and to continually improve and to continually make adjustments and continually grow. Why do you think that I'm constantly around people bigger, better than me and asking them questions how I can get better? Can I tell you something? One of the things I would encourage all of you as diamonds, If I would be privileged to be a diamond in this room, the thing I'd be doing is I'd be sitting at tables and I'd be asking every diamond in this room, talk to me about your business. Tell me how you got good. Tell me what you're doing. I want to find your secret sauce. I mean, I would drive you crazy. I would drive you crazy because I would ask you more questions than you ever thought should ever be asked. Why? Because you only get in the top 2% if you are an unbelievable listener and ask a lot of questions. I observe people by the questions they ask when I'm with them. Trust me. Nothing is worse than to arrive at a position and think you've arrived. It's very sad. For you, for me, for all. And so you get to that top 2%. You see, gifted will put you in the top 10, but that growing will put you in that top 2%. And what do? You ask questions, and then you practice, and then you evaluate, and then you improve, and you practice, and you just keep that cycle going. So to be unforgettable, number one, excel in what you do. Number two, to be unforgettable, number two, excel in who you are. Not only get good in what you do, get really good in who you are. In my book, Change Your World, the magic of that book is that I talk about you being the change you want to see in others. You being the change. Transformation begins in me. Now, the moment it begins in me, things begin to change. You see, there's a difference between a vision caster and a vision carrier. Most leaders are vision casters. They have a great ability to show the picture, show the plan, get people sitting down there. Here's where we can go. This is what can happen to you. A vision caster voices the vision so people can see it. But a vision carrier lives the vision. They're contagious. They're ridiculously contagious. You can feel it when they're in the room. It's not what they know. It's who they are. And in excelling who you are, okay, you have to find yourself, and then you have to be yourself, and then you have to improve yourself. Now, on this unforgettable, I just kind of gave you a little bit of a flow there. I'm going to give you a little bit more as I go through this talk today with you. But you have to find yourself, but you have to be yourself. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. God will always hold you accountable for the gifts He gave you. He'll never hold you accountable for gifts He didn't give you. So relax and take a pill. We're trying to be someone else. But in being you, finding yourself, being yourself, it's the improving of yourself that helps you to excel in who you are. And this is huge. When I was young, and I was really wanting to reach potential. I started off with goal setting because that's how I learned to personally grow first. But I took a goal setting seminar and bought a goal setting kit with SMI, and then I planned and set goals. And it was a wonderful experience, a wonderful growth experience for me. But one day I sat down and I asked myself, okay, let's look at who you are, John. And let's look at what you need to do to be successful in life. And that's where I came up with what is so well known today as REAL. Relationships, equipping, attitude, and leadership. And I came to the conclusion that if I could do those four things really, really well, I could excel in who I was. That if I could really be good in relationships. When I pastored my large church in San Diego, I knew over 4,000 people by name. If I could really be good in training and equipping people, because the only way that you can ever build a business is by equipping other people to do the business. If I could have this incredible attitude that would, through COVID, allow me to look at it and realistically realize that it's not good, but also have an attitude that would be able to find my options and find ways to improve myself and to better myself. And if I can learn how to influence and lead people. And so I committed myself those 4 areas. I'm going to grow. It's going to be me. I'm going to be Mr. Relationship. I'm going to be Mr. Equipping. I'm going to have a phenomenal attitude, and I'm going to lead well. That's who I am, and I'm going to excel in this. The other day I was playing golf with Dan and Kathy. Dan and I have been friends for 30 plus years. Kathy family, Chick-fil-A, incredible people. Great friends. Back when I moved my organization from San Diego after pastoring to Atlanta,